Szuch, driving for Berg Racing, the number 28 car. This is my first year with the team, so it's been really great for the first 2 weekends.
My name is Harbir. I'm an engineering student at Georgia Tech, and this is my second year with Berg Racing, also second year in these cars. And it's been a great season so far. We had a really good one at NOLA. But, yeah, happy to be here. Love working with Berg Racing. It's honestly like a kind of laid-back culture almost, but not quite laid back, but not quite like strict, don't talk unless you're spoken to kind of vibe. It's a perfect medium, like a happy chill vibe, I guess. And yeah, it's great. We're fast. We always know what we're going to do with the cars. We always have a plan. And if that plan gets messed up, we always have a plan B. And everything always seems to, like, for the most part, fall our way. We were struggling with pace this morning. Well, not pace. We were struggling with some electrical problems, but we luckily got that sorted out.
So working with Berg Racing has been awesome. It's a really nice culture. So all of us are really good friends with each other, and you can tell through the weekend that everyone's very invested. Like, everyone really cares about securing good results. And so kind of fitting into that puzzle. Now that we used to have one driver, now we have two, and I'm trying to do my best to represent what all of the team has worked so hard for. Well, in my opinion, you only really need two cars. I think once you get into a bigger team with 4 or 5 or even 6 cars, you have the possibility of people getting lost kind of in that system. So if you have a team that's very focused on a couple of very specific things, that you can work a lot better and a lot more effectively than if you have kind of a bigger machine going on.
Well, on the track, it's all about position. Yeah, we'll battle to the death on track as long as we don't hit each other.
We just have a mutual understanding that each of us needs to maximize our own races. So we try to help each other as much as possible, but when it comes down to it, it's got to be, you got to look out for yourself as well. So I think we've done really well navigating that relationship. We've been really good friends for a while, so it's not been an issue for us. I think this is something that Berg Racing has been working up to for a while. Obviously, through the start of last year, Harbir saw a lot of progress with that team, and I tried to progress as a driver as well. So when I was able to join them, I felt like it was kind of the perfect storm. So we were just what a privilege to be like so successful right out the gate, and now we get to try and build on that at Road America. It's been a great weekend so far, and really looking forward to the rest of the season.
I think for me personally, if I try to think about it too much, it's just never going to happen. So it's like I'll be following a car, and just I want to get the pass on as soon as possible. See the moment, see the opening, go for it, and just kind of work my way up there. I work a lot better at the front than I do in the back.
I think when you approach any race weekend, and any session really, driving a race car is a lot of management. So through a 30-minute race, there are a ton of things you'll have to manage. You'll have to manage the temperature of the brakes, temperature of the tires, and your position in the pack. Obviously, there are points where you need to go fully aggressive and try to make some moves. But I think it's really important in a racing career to never stagnate. So you always need to be growing. You always need to be progressing on to the next big thing. And if you're sitting around and not improving at all, then you're wasting time. So that's kind of the mentality I try to attack each year, each season, each day with.
I think it's kind of like a little bit of an underdog story. We have 2 cars going up against much bigger teams and kind of just work our way up there. Like, we had a really good showing at the beginning, and now we just got to keep trying to keep that momentum. And also, as drivers, I think we both have ambitions of what we want to do. I want to try to get up as far in the F1 ladder as I can, and then probably end up back in IndyCar. So I think that, along with just stories of like each of us on our own, like we're both engineering students. I'm mechanical engineering at Georgia Tech. He's motorsports engineering at Purdue, also business. And yeah, I think we have a lot of things going on at the same time.
Rev up and get ready for race day with Mission Foods. The world's best racers and tastiest products come together to make every race delicious. Fully loaded tacos, fast wraps, piled high nachos. Whatever you crave, Mission will help you be race ready with easy-to-make recipes that will take your race day to the finish line. Keep your racing delicious and enjoy all the mouth-watering action. Brought to you by Mission Foods. Too fast, too tasty.
Okay, so pretend this is your race car. It's on the trailer, and you have an accident. Ouch! At least your truck's insurance will pay for another one? Yeah, not so fast. Standard insurance won't replace your race car, whether it's in the trailer, in the paddock, in the garage, or the repair shop. But at Hagerty, we can protect it for what it's really worth anytime it's off the track. No matter what or where you race, offer less than a set of race tires. Hagerty, let's drive together.
What does it mean to be built with Summit? It means you're hitting the autocross, drag strip, road course, trail, dirt, or open road with confidence. Because built with Summit means you're using parts from the top names in performance, priced to make your project affordable. And it's all backed by trusted tech expertise and blazing fast shipping. Summit Racing Equipment. Let's build it together. SummitRacing.com.
In racing, every second counts. Communication isn't just important, it's everything. Established in 1996 in Daytona Beach, Florida, Speedcom Communications was born from a passion for racing and a vision to revolutionize motorsports communication. Trusted by competitors across the world.
Okay, so pretend this is your race car. It's on the trailer, and you have an accident. Ouch! At least your truck's insurance will pay for another one? Yeah, not so fast. Standard insurance won't replace your race car, whether it's in the trailer, in the paddock, in the garage, or the repair shop. But at Hagerty, we can protect it for what it's really worth anytime it's off the track. No matter what or where you race, offer less than a set of race tires. Hagerty, let's drive together.
Good is this? Look at this view from Losowski.
It brings all my fans, it brings the audience into the car with me.
Speed turn 140 mile an hour entry speeds.
The quickest and most efficient way for me to get information to my drivers is from using the VBox HD2 system.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the VIR Speed Tour, the false grid for the Ligier Junior Formula Championship. Now we're starting to get to the downhill part of the season. Getting late into the season, Drew Szuch, qualifying P1, is second in points. So he's doing very, very well, going out there in brand new hand-cooked tires. But all season long, we've seen 2 cars with Berg Racing. This weekend, they've brought 4 cars along. So unbelievable. We're actually going to see Alec Berg out there today in that pink helmet. Alec Berg ran in this series a long time ago, meaning 2-3 years ago, and now he is back. So super excited about that. So Drew Szuch looking really good with Trend North. I want to mention that, and the team concept. Now we come over here. Beckham, Jacir. Beckham doing very, very well, representing Next Gen. He's got all kinds of stuff here, but the P1Docs.com, Impact System, Stonica, lots of things going on. Then the Rick Motec Racing Simulators. He is a very famous simulator driver. Beckham, welcome to VIR, doing very, very well. How are you feeling about this track?
Yeah, track's very fun. Definitely one of my favorites so far that I've been to. But yeah, it looks like the racing will be pretty fun. So excited to get out there.
Nice. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Beckham, Jacir, doing very, very well. Then we come up here, Harbir Das, with the Das Psych North Coast Medical Group, also doing really well. Harbir, how you feeling about VIR?
It's a really fun track. It's really long, really fast. And there's not much of it that's actually very straight.
Yeah, not a lot of sections that are very straight, he says, as the leaves are falling down on the car. I saw Alec Berg walking up to talk to Drew Szuch. This will be a standing start, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be very fun to watch. And then here he is coming in like right on cue. Gaston Irasu, our current points leader, has absolutely dominated, done very, very well. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Cará with Tanuti Frupo and Ambrosi is not here, who was fighting up here in the number 10 car, but unfortunately he's not here. Daniel, we miss you. Gaston, give me the thumbs up. Doing really, really well with BSE and the Alia Group NCAP, all the way from Uruguay, ladies and gentlemen. He has absolutely dominated this JFC championship this year, doing really, really well. Then we go back to Cash Felber in this beautiful car, the number 11, running with Next Gen and Town Hall out of Cleveland, Phantom Fireworks, DWT Wealth, and then the BioLongevity Labs. How are you feeling, Cash? You and your brother have really kind of turned it up here late in the season. When the lights go out, what's your strategy?
Make some moves at the start because there's going to be a bunch of yellow. So it's going to be really whoever's leading is probably whoever's leading last. I mean, everybody's going to want to get to the lead because this race could end under yellow. Who knows? So
nice. Well, have fun out there. Again, like I said, two identical twin brothers out there with Roman and Cash. The number 15, all the way from South Africa, Zach Fourie with Kiwi Motorsports, doing very, very well. Zach, how you feeling? You're about to go out there when the lights go out at VIR. What's your strategy?
Yeah, feeling good. See if we can get through turn one safely. We're starting on the outside, which is the dirtier side of the track. So hopefully we can find some traction off the line. And yeah, we'll see where the race goes from there.
Nice. I love it. And one thing that's really cool about this ladder system of going from JFC to F4 to FR is you get all kinds of cool experiences, including Cooper Shipman, our current F4 points leader for this championship that could clinch it here this weekend. He's trying to learn as much as he can, helping Kiwi out. So you're also helping your friend out here at Grid. Is that your responsibility?
Yeah, no, I'm here more for support. I think Zach knows what he needs to do. Yeah, all the coaches and engineers at Kiwi have given him all the instruction and advice he needs. So I'm just here to cheer him on as a fan. And yeah, hopefully we have a clean start and are able to capitalize and have a good run.
Nice. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Cooper Shipman out here helping out his buddy Zach. Ava Hanssen, look at this car doing very, very well. Ava Hanssen all the way from Wisconsin running here at VIR. Ava, lights go out. What's your strategy?
Make it past turn one and finish the race. Yep. That's my strategy. That's my strategy.
Keep it simple. Don't get past at turn one. We love that. Now, remember her. You got to look at her mascot here. What's the mascot's name, Dad?
Zuzu.
Zuzu. That's right. Zuzu, the mascot there. Maximo Karam, very fast, running the BFS and the sleep car. Max, how you feeling out there? What are you going to do when those lights go out?
Yeah, I'm actually feeling really good. Unfortunately, had a really bad qualifying yesterday, but I'm ready to gain some positions back and, yeah, really get up there in the field.
Nice. I love it. I love it. If we can get a shot here, check out his steering wheel wrap there. Running the red, white, and blue is Maximo Karam. Rohan How you feeling? Tell us about this driver. I'm unfamiliar with the driver, Gil.
He is brand new, and he's doing an unbelievable job for us. He really is. He adapted well, and this is his first race. So, as we tell them all, they just need to finish.
Yeah, but first race ever at such a difficult track. This has got to feel really good because you're kind of in the middle of the field, and we don't see that often with newcomers. How you feeling here at VIR?
Yeah, you know what? I really enjoy this track. I've really liked it so far. I think that we're in a pretty good starting spot. It's my first race, so I want to take it easy, but also try and make up as many positions as I can. Something Gil has very much beaten into me is just finish every lap, finish the race, and that's how you learn. So that's going to be our main goal for today.
Nice. I love it. I love it. And Gil, seat time. In a development series like that, so important. Scott Goodyear's always talking about it. It's all about the seat time, isn't it?
Yeah, I sorry.
Oh, you're talking. Yeah, he's got to do his job. Scott was in here, but we're talking about seat time, and when you're trying to develop a driver, that's so important.
Absolutely, absolutely. And he's done a ton of sim racing. I can't believe how that has transitioned into how he adapted and how calm he is in the car. And it's this. I expect good things out of this kid. He's something else.
Something else. So that means a lot coming from somebody like Gil with Crosslink. Fatutta, we talk about him all the time, going out, brand new tires. Look at all this real estate here, ladies and gentlemen, available for sponsors. He is our professional musician in the field as we come through. Then running the Zimperium car, the R2R car. Luca Day from Canada, doing very well in JFC. Then Roman Felber, who won a race with us a few rounds ago at CTMP, running really well with a mind-body matrix. You can see the Felber and also bio longevity. Then Alec Berg, back with us. I love seeing it. Love the pink helmet. So watch for Alec Berg to move up. One of the two in Berg Racing. He and his dad run Berg Racing. His dad, Alan, we've talked about him, has had, I believe, 11 Formula One starts. He has won in this series, so you're in good hands. As we see, they're qualifying up front. And then Bray, also new. So, Bray, thank you for coming out. We're about to get going here. We've got this. Those were the 4 Berg cars. I'm going to send it up to you up in the booth, Ralph, because we've got a standing start coming up.
Okay, buddy. Thank you, Ben. I've got Kay Kai, Hao, and Neo joining me up here. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the booth as we get ready to go. Kay Kai, how's your weekend been so far?
Not the way that we wanted it to, but
I didn't make it, did I? Turn your now. Let's see. Try it now.
Oh, there we go.
You go.
Got it. Not the way we wanted it to, but we got 2 races ahead of us, and we'll do the best we can to get it done.
Tell me a little bit about VIR from the driver's perspective. Favorite part of the track, most hectic part of the track. What do you like about it?
Definitely. Favorite part of the track is the last section, as what's on the camera right now.
To the right here, down through roller coaster.
Yeah. It's very, like, you're going uphill and then immediately it drops, so it's definitely a fun section to go through in the car. You feel it in your stomach as you're changing elevation. But it's very fast, very technical. One of my favorites on the calendar. And looking forward to being able to get out there and race today.
Best shot at a pass going down into turn 1?
Yeah, the straightaways are pretty long, so going into turn 1 or going up into the roller coaster section, turn like 14. So after that long straightaway, get a good draft, get a run down into that tight corner and brake deep and can make a pass there.
We were talking about the S's during our coverage of the International GT race. Flat out in one of these cars that we're about to see?
Yes, the JFC car, it is flat out all the way from, I believe it is turn...
Starting back through the snake over here?
Turn 5 all the way up until South Bend, which is turn 11.
Yeah.
So you're flat out for a good bit. Again, good drafting spot to get up close and then make a pass up into Oak Tree.
Taking a look at our JFC competitors warming up. There's the hotel at the top of the screen there. And then coming out into the section here that KK was just talking about as they get up out of turn 5. There's the snake and into the S's.
I've actually been to this track a couple times now, and it's definitely a fun track to drive, even just by yourself, just because you got so much going on. You're not on the straightaway for too long, just kind of relaxing, but it's a very technical, fun track.
Anything in particular you're pointing at or aiming for as you work your way through there?
You kind of just go curb to curb and try and make the distance as shortest as possible. Obviously, just keeping the steering wheel as straight as possible because you're trying to keep the speed up. So if you turn the wheel a little bit, there's a mile an hour here, a mile an hour there. And when you're racing against your competitors, you're just trying to keep the most mile per hour up that you can.
And you use up all the racetrack coming out of here, don't you?
Yeah, we go over the curb and use the little bit of extra. Thanks to the race directors, are not watching that this weekend, so we get to use all the little extra track.
Right here, coming out.
Yep.
There's that curbing he's talking about. And you got a bit of a downhill, and then it's back uphill here, right? And as you're rising up to that blind bend there.
Yeah, like I was saying before, that's going into one of my favorite sections on this track. The elevation changes are pretty wild going into the roller coaster section.
Most of these drivers you've already met. As you take a look at our starting lineup with Szuch and Jacir up on the front row. And the field all the way back to Alex Berg.
Really excited to see how my new teammate William can do, and see being his first race, seeing what he can do.
William Rowan driving with you at Crosslink. Yeah. And this will be a standing start. Be lining up right in front of us through our window here. The Janetta safety car is on pit lane. And here comes the field rolling into place. Anything tricky about launching one of these JFC cars?
Not really. No, you just full clutch, full throttle, and then when the lights go out, just release the clutch. It's not like the Formula Regional where you have a lot of power. You have to watch how much throttle you're giving it. These cars, as long as you got the tires pretty warm there on the first lap, you can just dump the clutch.
Looking back through the field, there's William Rowan right there, your new teammate in the 34. You hear the revs come up. Get ready. We're about to go racing. We are underway here at VIR. Screaming down to turn number 1 and jumping out into the lead is Jacir in the 7. 3 wide there, and right in the middle of it is the 46 of Max Mokaram.
It looked like Jacir had a little lockup going into 1, which allowed Szuch to get back by.
Yeah, Drew is passed now back to the lead. Fighting our, whoa, one off, watch out. Track. Here's Szuch just in front of Jacir. And it looks like Arazu already up to third.
Looks like William has made up a couple spots too as well.
Yep, and Harbir Das running around in fourth in the silver with the black. Popping back into view as we work our way up through the S's now. Now onto the back section of the racetrack. Trying to gain as much speed as you can. What do you think top speed will be before they get back on the brakes here?
In these cars, probably roughly maybe going up in the draft around 140-ish, because that's where these cars top out at.
You see Arazu making the move and your teammate locking up the brakes and Felber right behind him.
See if he can hold off Felber here.
Sweeping down out of Hogpen and out onto the front straightaway. First lap under green in the books.
As you can see there, these cars have a lot of toe. So if you get a good run off the corner, you can draft up pretty good going up straightaway.
So Szuch out front and a good battle here now. Jacir has his hands full. There's Jacir in the yellow.
Felber has gone up to third here. Or fourth.
Fifth. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. We have
Cash.
two Felbers.
Yeah.
Cash is in the black 11, and then Roman in the red and white. I was seeing the red and white one.
Put a little train behind him with his brother and Harbir Das behind him.
Yeah, Harbir in the silver and black. Whoa! Hang on, Cash. Did you see that? He had that thing airborne, didn't he? Going up over the curbs like that? Oh!
Zach Forte is off.
Gathers it back up. Everybody moves way over to the right to give him room. I would say no harm, no foul, but it looked like something fell off the car as he went through there.
Yeah, we'll see if he has any damage from that. Das is going for a pass on Felber here.
Yeah, Harbir looking inside.
Wasn't able to get it done.
No, couldn't get it done, could he? And then Roman Felber behind that in the 73. That would be the red and white machine.
My opinion being this early in the race, if I was Das, I would just try and sit behind Felber for 1 or 2 laps and see if we catch the leaders in front, and if not, then decide to go by then.
Here's that replay. Watch the 11 here.
Gets a little loose coming up over the curb. And then
that thing got airborne.
Yeah, once he gets out on there on those rumble strips on the outside, he got a little bit of air.
That'll get your attention, won't it? We're going to wait through NASCAR Bend. Here's Szuch, Arazu, Jacir, Felber.
And we got a battle here for 6th, I believe it is. Yep. That was Alex Berg coming from the back of the grid.
Yeah, you just got around your teammate Rowan there, right? 34.
Yep.
Alex Berg out of Beaufort, Georgia, in that Berg Racing entry. He's really moving.
Yeah, I actually raced Berg back in 2023 here in this car. And I think he went and did some Formula 4 in Europe. And with his dad owning the team here, he decided he'd come back and do this race. I believe I saw 2 yellow flags on the side of the track in that last shot. It looks like we're going slower.
Yeah, it's like everybody's slowing down, huh?
Might have a safety car.
Yeah, we have gone full course yellow.
Yep. See what the incident was there that caused us to go full course yellow.
Yeah, there's the Janetta safety car ready to pick the field up as they make their way up the front straightaway. Oh, there they are. Trying to figure out who's missing.
I'm not sure. I didn't see anyone.
No, I see Ava Hanssen come by the back end of the field. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
backed into the tires.
That is one of the Berg cars.
Is that Harbir?
That is not. That's the green one, I believe. That is.
I think it's Ronan Bray.
Yeah, the 08.
Yep, there it is. All right, so Ronan Bray backed into the tires, a driver out of Franklin, Tennessee. We will let them get Ronan's car out of the way and the field ready to go, and we'll take a quick break while we wait to go back to green. Stay with us.
And get ready for race day with Mission Foods. The world's best racers and tastiest products come together to make every race delicious. Fully loaded tacos, fast wraps, piled high nachos. Whatever you crave, Mission will help you be race ready with easy to make recipes that will take your race day to the finish line. Keep your racing delicious and enjoy all the mouth-watering action. Brought to you by Mission Foods. Too fast, too tasty.
Hon, the WeatherTech's here.
WeatherTech is the ultimate protection for your vehicle. Laser measured floor liners, no drill mud flaps, cargo liner, bump step, seat protector, and cup phone.
What about my car?
WeatherTech.
Performance packs 100 years of friction dynamics into every product. Backed by Carlisle Brake and Friction, the world's premier innovator of industrial brake and friction components, Hawk leverages R&D tools and motorsports experience to deliver uncompromising performance on the street. There's no reason to settle for less. Choose pads that are race-proven and street-legal. Find the Hawk Performance Brake dealer near you at hawkperformance.com.
What does it mean to be built with Summit? It means you're hitting the autocross, drag strip, road course, trail, dirt, or open road with confidence. Because built with Summit means you're using parts from the top names in performance, priced to make your project affordable. And it's all backed by trusted tech expertise and blazing fast shipping. Summit Racing Equipment. Let's build it together. SummitRacing.com.
How good is this? Look at this view from Losowski.
It brings all my fans, it brings the audience into the car with me.
Speed turn 140-mile-an-hour entry speeds.
The quickest and most efficient way for me to get information to my drivers is from using the VBox HD2 system.
Back here at VIRginia International Raceway, Ralph Sheen, Kekai Hawanio with you as we get one of the cars off of the racetrack. Bray's machine here. Out of the tires, they'll bring it back to the paddock. And our Ben Sissel has found some of the members of the Berg Racing team down on pit lane. Take it away, Ben.
Yeah, I'm down here with Stefan. They're about to go green, so I can see he's getting nervous. But you guys brought 4 cars this time. You're leading the race, but also one of your drivers just went out with an incident. What are they saying?
I really haven't heard anything about Ronan. He's been improving all weekend. Obviously a rookie, but I haven't heard what happened with him. And then, unfortunately, Harbir, who was running in 5th, must have gone off somewhere, and he's back in 12th at the moment. But we're looking strong with Drew up front.
Yeah. Second in points, so everything, all the points matter, don't they? And there's Ronan's car coming in on the hook. Now, Ronan, I will say, is from the greatest city in America, Franklin, Tennessee, which is where I'm from. Just found that out just recently. But they're coming back to green, Ralph, so I'm coming back to you in the booth.
All right, Ben. All the Tennessee big shots are all from Franklin, huh, K-Kai?
I guess so.
Ronan, Ben, Darrell Waltrip. He's got them all covered. All right, so now we got to get those hand cooks back up to temp, huh?
Yep. Safety car lights should be out, I think. Yeah, so there's a safety car pulling away. While they're under caution, they're probably all keeping their tires pretty warm and clean, so they're ready to go green.
And there's going to be a spot just on the right as you come out of Hog Pen where you have to go past that on a restart before you can pass the guy in front of you, right?
He went a little early there, right out of 16B, but yeah, right there, if they show it, right there at that Mission Food sign there on the right, you can kind of see it. That's the passing. That's the
those
passing
tires
board.
there. There's the green, and here we go. Look at this.
We're 3 wide.
3 wide, headed to 1. That's going to get interesting in a hurry. Szuch on the inside, Arazu, and then the Jacir in that bright yellow 7.
Oh, we're
still side by side. Szuch pulls back into the lead. Gaston Arazu's had a great season so far. What impresses you about his driving?
I haven't actually been able to watch him much, but it seems just based off of this, he's a smart, aggressive driver here. And look there, he's going for the move on Szuch right now, going up into the S's. That's a risky move, and we're actually too wide all the way back, way back to 6 now.
Felber attacking Jacir, and look at everybody dipping the wheels.
Top 6 were side by side, all going.
They sure were.
See Felber move it up to 3rd here. Move Beckham Jacir back to 4th.
Whoop.
Oh, and that's Will. He's going off the track.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Seems like Zach just missed.
Oh man, that could have been horrific. Such a helpless feeling when that car comes back across the track like that, right?
Yeah.
Nothing you can do.
Had that happen before. Luckily, Zach was able to kind of go off and avoid it. At least he's probably not happy with having to fall back there, but at least his car is not damaged.
Yeah. Zach Fourie, driver out of Johannesburg, South Africa.
And it looks like Berg is trying to make a move here on Beckham Jacir. Going down into turn 1 here.
Beckham has really had his hands full in the restart of this one, hasn't he?
Yeah, he was up in the 3rd, and now he's...
might be back to 5th here in a second.
Falling back.
Berg in that 98 on the outside out of Beaufort, Georgia.
He actually started in the back here, and he's all the way up to 4th.
Yeah, he's moving.
A lot of experience under his belt.
And it's going to be Cash Felber now up on the backside of Jacir Beckham. Szuch out front. Arazu, Roman Felber. Roman in the red and white, of course. Berg, Beckham, and Felber. That's your top 6. Settling down a little bit now.
Seems like everyone has a little bit of a gap here, but that'll closen up here going down this long straightaway.
We don't have any timing and scoring working right now up here, so I don't know how much is left in this race. Jacir back and forth as we see Arazu has gotten around Szuch, but then the rear end of that car got loose there. Did you see that, K-Kai?
I did see that. Looking at the timing and scoring on my phone here, it's 10 minutes left. In
10 minutes to go.
So I have a good bit of time.
Here comes Szuch fighting back on the outside as they head down to turn number 1. Right up alongside. And side by side for 3rd as well. Roman gets through. Szuch now on the inside at the next corner. That could be a big advantage there, and it is.
Szuch pushed him a little wide there and was able to get a little bit of gap. But Szuch just got a little loose going through that section. Arazu was able to gain a little bit back. With the draft there, Arazu's back on Szuch's gearbox.
Arazu could actually lock up the Ligier JFC Championship this weekend. Got a 42-point lead.
I'm sure Szuch knows that going into this weekend, so he's doing everything he can to keep him behind him.
If Arazu can leave here with 50 points, there's only 100 points left. And Arazu going for the lead again. And getting a little help here with Felber trying to push him along. But Szuch, boy, he is fighting hard, isn't he?
Oh, and he's off the track.
Oh, man, and almost into Felber. And coming, is that Berg into the inside?
Yep.
Yep, and Berg's going to go to second. Boy, that is not what Drew Szuch needed.
Yeah, but luckily here, Drew Szuch has Berg as his teammate here, and if Berg can get back up to him and bat him a little bit.
And now he's under attack by Felber as they head to turn 1. Szuch on the inside in that silver and orange 28. And Jacir Beckham has his hands full as well.
Side by side with the other Felber brother.
Yeah. Cash. So again, if Arazu can leave here with a 50-point lead with 100 points available the rest of the year, he should be able to lock up the championship. And of course, coming with that is that big scholarship to move to F4 US, which is massive.
Yes, it is.
Such a 3-time winner this season. Looking for 4. Needs a little help here this morning. Oh, hang on, Jacir. Look out for the tires.
He was able to keep it out of the wall there, luckily.
Boy. He might have rubbed the letters off those Hancooks getting that close to the tires.
Yeah, maybe.
A lot of dirt on those now. Arazu out in front of Berg. Szuch coming back for 3rd. He's got it. And the Felber brothers running 4th and 5th. No Daniel Cará here this weekend, unfortunately. He's 3rd in the points. So Cash Felber.
And it looks like Berg is caught up to the leader here as the leader was blocking into turn 1.
Yeah, and Cash Felber, who's right up in the thick of this fight around the top 5, 4th in the points, might be able to move up a little bit. Get around Cará if he can have a good weekend here.
Berg can get a good run out of this 3, 4, 5 complex. Might be able to draft up to him going up through the S's.
Boy, what a run this would be for Berg if he could come from the tail of the field all the way up to take the win here. Gaston Arazu in that 43.
I wouldn't doubt that Berg knows that Szuch needs to beat the number 42 here to hopefully have a chance here in the championship. So he might help him out a little bit with that.
Berg making his career first start in the Ligier JFC Championship. Pretty good debut. He raced that first generation F4 car when it was a spec car for F4 back in 22 and 23. Had a win and 8 podiums across 2 seasons. Then went to the British F4 Championship 2024 and has spent this year racing in GB4 for Graham Brunton Racing.
Oh, and here he goes for the move.
This is for the lead. Inside, headed to turn 1. Berg on the inside, pushing Arazu. Taking all the racetrack and the lead away as well.
And it brings Szuch right back into it.
Sure does. Szuch has rolled up to 3rd and closed in. And if he can have his teammate deny Arazu the win, and he can get 2nd or 3rd out of this, that would be huge. Especially if he can get 2nd. Boy, he's pushing hard, isn't he, Drew?
Yeah, he definitely knows that he needs to beat Razu to stay in the championship fight here, and that's what it seems like he's trying to do.
Yep.
Szuch will have the draft going up into the roller coaster section.
You can see everybody working it and trying to break it here.
There goes Szuch for the move.
And it looks like Arazu is thinking about one as well. And Arazu, because of the attempt he was making, ends up losing second and ends up falling back. And we got Szuch to the lead. That couldn't have played out better for Drew Szuch.
It couldn't have, yeah. Like I said,
he just needs a checkered flag right now.
Yeah. Like I said, Alex Berg might be out there helping him just because they know that the championship is in contention here.
Well, he's proven the point, hasn't he, that he could go from the tail to the lead. He did that. And to your point now, he can help out Szuch, settle for second, keep Arazu at bay.
I mean, yeah, he's not in the championship fight, so he doesn't necessarily need the win.
Doesn't need it, but boy, it's hard to hand it over sometimes, isn't it?
But it seems like that's what he did here, and I'm sure he'll try and defend second place, and that'll let Drew Szuch get away.
Quite the drive by Berg to come all the way up to the lead. Oh boy, Razu's not done though. Oh man, that's some tight racing through there. Because you are so much on the limit, and to be so close like that, and there's not a lot of room for error in there.
You're already on the limit by yourself there, and going through there too wide is definitely risky.
You got to have a lot of trust in the guy you're racing with.
Yep.
It's like Felber attacking his brother. It looks like Roman might pull it off. He does. Berg back inside on Arazu. Takes Arazu wide. And oh boy, hang on, Gaston. And that is really going to hurt him in the points, because not only does he lose one spot, he loses 3 more.
Yep.
Talk about a turning point in the championship.
Oh, and it's white flag this time by.
And white flag is out, and there is no way Gaston Arazu gets those 3 places back.
Depending on how fast Harbir is here, he might lose another one.
Yeah.
He pulled back right in front of Harbir within a couple car lengths.
Wow. What a big shift in this Ligier Junior Formula Championship.
Does that mean that Drew Szuch will possibly take over the lead here, or is he too far behind still?
I think he's too far behind to take it over, but he's certainly going to tighten it up. I believe there was a 42-point gap between the two of them coming into the weekend.
Yeah, so depending on where he finishes back there, might be down to 25 points.
Yeah.
20.
It's certainly going to go down to the last weekend, isn't it, now at Barber? There's no offense to Gaston Arazu, but we look forward to that. Szuch really fought hard through this. You got to give Drew credit, though. I mean, he was falling all the way back to 3rd.
I think at one point he was back to 5th.
Look, yeah, it looked like he had lost his rhythm, and instead he's going to come out of this with a win here in race 1 at VIRginia International Raceway. Drew Szuch taking the victory in the Ligier Junior Formula Championship. As he crosses the line, Berg will get second, Roman Felber third.
And that is Arazu seems like he crossed the line in 6th. If they show it here. Yep.
Might be 7th. Third. 4th, 5th. I'm not sure. Again, we don't have the timing of scoring. You got it on your...
Yeah, I'll see if
Let's see what it says on the phone.
Yeah, 6th.
He's 6th. Wow. What a turn of events for Gaston Arazu. We will have a winner interview when we get the cars all back around. And we'll have the podium for you. Some of the highlights of this one. Good start, aggressive run down to turn 1, but everybody raced cleanly through there. Felber making early moves back in the pack. Smoking up the wheels on the 34 is William Roman. This was a wild moment here for Cash Felber. Full course caution, leading to a restart. Great side-by-side battles all the way, the first 6 cars. A lot of off-track excursions. This one being the wildest as Ronan almost took out another car as he came back across the track. And Arazu and Szuch battling. Szuch going off course. Jacir Beckham almost getting into the tire barrier. Berg passing Arazu, taking the lead, and then Arazu goes all the way off and around and falls from the lead to 3rd and then all the way back to 6th. And it's Drew Szuch and Alex Berg, teammates, taking the top 2. And let's go down to Ben.
Well, thank you so much, Ralph. I'm going to walk around. I want to talk to Drew Szuch because that was unbelievable. Man, Roman, nice job to come from the back like that. Unbelievable. But Drew Szuch, there's a Beatles song that says, I get by with a little help from my friends. And I think no truer words could have been spoken there. Unbelievable race. You were out front.
Okay.
Here you go. Let me give you this Ligier hat to wear. Unbelievable. That's going to be a huge points day. Great run there for Berg Racing. How's it feel?
It's been a while since I've been here. I've been wanting to get back to Victory Lane and talk to you, man. But, I mean, this weekend, this is the first time I get to race with my longtime friend, Alex Berg. And it's just such a great feeling to be out there with him. And we've known each other for so long, and we've kind of grown into this incredible team. And now we've got 4 cars this weekend. Everything's on the up and up. It's incredible.
Nice job. Really good points day. As we come through Drew Szuch now, I want to come and talk to Alex Berg in that pink helmet. What a performance. Welcome back. And, man, did you put on a show, Alex?
Oh, thank you. It's great to be back here in the SVRA paddock with JFC. I drove these cars for a couple years in 2022 and 23, and I just have to say, out of all the race cars I've ever driven, these ones race the absolute best. It's almost like Spec Miata racing, but in formula cars.
No, exactly, and you can race these things super close. We see that, and that's how we're developing the racecraft. And I know you and your dad are working same thing with all of your drivers, and it's all about that seat time and wheel-to-wheel racing.
Absolutely. We put in a lot of development work over the summer. We've got a new transporter, added on another 2 cars. We'll have 4 cars again at VIR, and it's just incredible to see it pay off. I'm extremely proud of all of my guys, Mike, Nick, Brad, Matt, Carson, anyone else who I've missed, and it's just proud to be here 1-2 with my own team.
Yeah, good points day for Berg Racing. And then where did Roman go? Roman, come on up here, man. Let's talk about you in front of your car so we get some of these sponsors. So you've got Town Hall on here just like your brothers. You were out there racing with your twin brother for a while, but finished 3rd from last. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, we went on used tires, so we didn't really have the pace at the end. And we kind of got screwed by some people almost spinning. So we definitely had the pace to win today. And, yeah, we'll be there tomorrow with the new tires and everything.
Nice. We'll be there tomorrow with new tires and everything. Well, John Phippen, I'm going to give it over to you. I'm going to send it back up to the booth, and then Ralph will send it to you, John Phippen, for Victory Circle.
Sounds great.
All right, Ben, thank you. Busy time in there. All right, KK, what do you think?
I think I got to go get ready for my race.
Okay. We will let you go do that, and it looks like John Phippen is about ready to go. Thanks for coming by, KK. We'll see you a little bit later on. We'll enjoy watching your race as well. And it looks like John is ready to go down there. So, John Phippen, down to you, sir.
Welcome back to the podium. Let's introduce our top 3 finishers. Finishing in 3rd spot from the back of the pack, Roman Felber, ladies and gentlemen, for Champagne Racing. All right, good jump. Roman, great run. Again, a little problem after qualifying. You had to start near the back, but hey, you worked your way through the field. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, the car's fast enough so I could get up there. Yeah, I was just sliding a lot at the end there. Yeah, and then I saw Gaston spin, and I kind of got screwed by that. And when he had a moment too, I got screwed by that. So I mean, there's nothing more we had today, and I'll be happy with 3rd. We can go for the win tomorrow.
Absolutely. You got another race coming up tomorrow. Anybody you'd like to thank?
My whole family, all my sponsors, Bio Longevity Labs, FLBR Motorsport, Town Hall, Rebel, Phantom Fireworks. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Roman Felber, ladies and gentlemen, his 3rd podium on the season. Got the picture of Roman. Let's bring up a debutante for this season anyway, but he's no stranger to our championship. Alex Berg, ladies and gentlemen, 2nd place. Welcome back.
It's great to talk to you again, John.
Absolutely. You taken the role as team owner, and now you guys have expanded a 4-car team. You're a bit of a powerhouse here, and you came from the back of the pack to the 2nd place and challenged for the win on this one.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I didn't really think about that. I was really chill and mellow the whole race, but, you know, to be up here 1-2 with my own team, it's just an incredible feeling. We've grown since August of 2023 to a rented Hertz pickup truck and a 20-foot trailer running a Mazda at an SCCA club race. So what we are now, 4 cars with a semi-hauler, fighting for the championship. It's just an incredible feeling, and I'm so grateful for everybody involved, all the mechanics, crew, helpers, and everybody.
Yeah, you're fighting for the team championship as well, and that's getting a little closer after today.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Anybody else you'd like to thank?
I guess the whole crew, Brad, Stefan, Nick, Mike, Carson, my dad, my mom, and Thomas.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alex Berg, 2nd place finish this weekend. Alex, pick up your trophy if you would, please. Thank you. And let's bring up our winner. He started from the pole, dropped it back a little bit, but what a recovery drive for Drew Szuch, ladies and gentlemen. You're too tall, so I have to jump up here with you, my friend. What an eventful race. Tell us about it.
Thank you. I mean, we knew we had the pace right from the start. I mean, we were good in practice, and a qualified pole. I knew Alex was just as fast. So I think it was just a bit of a matter of time, you know. So I'm super excited that we got it done today and trying to get it done tomorrow again.
You spent a lot of this race going side by side with a whole bunch of people, including the points leader, Gaston Irazu. But good, clean racing. You got off course a little bit, but what a great recovery drive for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a really hard fought race, but it was a clean one, and that's kind of what I love about this series. You know, it's very respectful racing, but we really give it everything.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, my entire team: Brad, Nick, Mike, Stefan, who's somewhere, Alan, just Matt, and Carson. Everybody. We got so many new people this weekend. I'm trying to keep track of everybody.
Fantastic. Great job.
Thank you.
Drew Szuch, ladies and gentlemen, your winner. That's Drew's 4th win on the season to go along with 3 other podiums. And that is going to narrow the points battle. As Drew came into this weekend 42 points behind our points leader, Gaston Irazu, and that's going to be a narrower gap going into race number 2 on the weekend tomorrow. Time for the hat dance, as we've got Ligier hats on all 3 of our drivers, as we acknowledge Ligier as the chassis provider for the series, and now Hankook. Danny Van Dongen, I just had a chance to shake Danny's hand as the Hankook team providing tires for all 3 of our series, and we appreciate all the hard work they do at all of our race meetings. And then one more round of hats for Mountoon. Mountoon, of course, the power plant supplier with this MK engine based on the Honda K20, but Mountoon does a fantastic job keeping these engines in shape. All right, one more opportunity for you to acknowledge these 3 drivers, ladies and gentlemen, as the sparkling water flies. Roman Felber, Alex Berg, and Drew Szuch, your podium. Ralph, we'll send it back up to you.